Hello, my name is Joanna Gardner, and this is going to be a demonstration of Campus Navigator, which is my Windows application as a final project for Management 331 Business Application Programming. My professor is Dr. Nick Floor, and Dr. Floor, I thank you for watching. So we're going to run this on local machine, and this is the very first page that users will see when they open up the app. This paragraph here is a simple description of what the application does, and then we're going to tap here to begin. Now you'll notice that the navigation here is really very simple. I didn't want to add any hidden functionality. Rather, I wanted everything to be very simple and straightforward to use so that users could pick it up and use it right away. They didn't need any explanation or any documentation to go along with it. So first we're going to view the campus map, and this really is just a campus map. As you can see up here, we've got Las Lomas, and down there we've got Central, University. So this gives a big picture of what is on UNM campus, the main campus, or I guess the main part of main campus, right? So this here in the center, this cherry dot, is supposed to be roughly the center of campus. So, oh, by the way, all of the maps in this application are courtesy of Bing. So thank you to Bing and Microsoft for allowing students like me and application developers to use the Bing software development kit. It's really pretty amazing what can be done with that kit. Alright, so now that we've seen the campus map and viewed that, we're going to view the list of buildings, and this is where a little more functionality comes in. First we have another Bing map on the left, and then on the right we have the list of campus buildings found in the UNM Open Dataset for buildings. And that dataset is available on the UNM campus, or the UNM website. So it goes in alphabetical order all the way from Aerospace Studies down to UNM Hospital's Emergency Room and Urgent Care. So the way these are formatted is we've got the name of the building, in this case Aerospace Studies, followed directly by the building abbreviation, in this case AERO, and that's followed directly by the campus where the building is. Now all of the buildings in this application currently are in Albuquerque, or on the main campus. But the advantage of having that field there is if I want to go in later and expand this app to work for branch campuses as well, say UNM Valencia or UNM Gallup, UNM West, things like that, that field's already in there, which will simplify things tremendously if I go and try to expand this app. Alright, so we're going to follow the directions listed up here, and we're going to tap on the building. So Aerospace Studies is right here, so let's start with that. And you'll notice on the map that it zooms to that location and centers it on the map, and then also puts a cherry pin right on top of it. So you can see exactly where it is. It's very clear. Now we're going to pick another building, Bratton Hall. I have never been there, have no idea where it is, but look, it comes up on the map. Same thing. It centers it, puts a red pin on it, and now you can see where it is. Alright? And you can choose as many of these as you want. But as you'll notice, and it showed up there just a second ago, when you click on one of these buildings, here's a good example, it shows the previous buildings as well. So you can see how far apart these things are. So let's say that Joe student, an incoming freshman, doesn't know where things are on campus, and he wants to create a schedule that allows him to get from one class to another without running too much. And so I know these are the sports fields, but let's say that he has a class here and a class here. He can see, based on this map, if he has time to get from here to here in the time between classes. So say there's 15 minutes, he can probably get from here to here in 15 minutes. He may not be able to get from down here all the way up wherever, to here in 15 minutes. That's unrealistic. Alright, so it gives a general idea of where things really are located. And you can do this all day. You can search through here all day if you want to, and put all of them on the map, and it shouldn't crash on you. Now over here on the map, you'll see that there are the regular map commands. So you can change how the map looks. The default that I've set here is aerial. You can use bird's eye or road. See, this is the road option. You can zoom out and see where things are. Yes, UNM has a lot of buildings. You can move around by clicking and dragging. You can zoom in. This is just really the simple map as any Bing map would be. Alright, so that's the locations option. Now if we come back to Campus Navigator, we're going to go to the last option, which is search list of buildings. And so here, it's pretty much very similar to the location page, except here we have a search box. And so the search terms are case sensitive. Please make sure to enter them in capital letters or else you won't get results here. But let's say I have class at Anderson School of Management. Okay, so I'm going to enter ASM, because that's the abbreviation for Anderson School of Management. And I'll hit search. And there we go, it pops up. Click on it, it zooms right in. Now I'm a business student, so I'm probably going to have classes in the GSM as well, which is Graduate School of Management. We'll search for that. It shows up, click on it, oh look, they're really close. So yes, it's reasonable to have back-to-back classes in those buildings. Okay? Now if you want to, you can also just search for one letter or a selection of letters. And in this case, I searched for M, and every building with M in the abbreviation shows up in the results. And again, we can click on it and see it on the map. All right. Now, the reason it's important to use the abbreviation is because, in general, on the course schedule, the buildings are listed by abbreviation. They're not spelled out because the administration is trying to save space, which is totally reasonable. But for a freshman, how is he or she supposed to know where those buildings are? So this helps that person know. All right, so that's Campus Navigator in a nutshell. I hope you enjoy it. And Dr. Floor, thank you for watching.